Hello. Criminal case. Now, you already know what time it is. What's up? My name is Attorney Ella Booker. This is your favorite lawyer. Okay? Y'all write me, booker@bookerlawfirm.com, and I give you the answer to the questions. Okay? And let you guys know, what's going on, how I feel about the situation. I don't represent you because I'm not your lawyer. And I can't represent you like this. Okay? I don't have all the facts in front of me. But I'm going to do the best that I can. Okay? To give you my professional opinion about what's going on. All right? So we're going to bring you to the court of my public opinion. And without further ado, let's get it crack-a-lackin'. If a person in Texas doesn't pay their probation fees or makes a violation, can they go back to jail? I knew someone that went to jail because they got caught armed or with a gun. And they thought that they were the one that robbed the store. So they spent 3 years in jail and 5 on probation. Then they spent 2 on probation. And now he's back in jail because of the violation of not paying the fees. And he got into a big problem with the probation officer, so he was sentenced to 1 year in jail. Is that the maximum amount? Could it be that 1 year? Could it be more or less? Y'all, let me tell you something. That was a hogwash of conglomeration, okay? Meaning, I don't know what that was. But let me just try to break it down what I think, because I don't know, y'all are just talking in tongues, okay, today? It's okay, all right? I got ya, okay? What I think is going on in this particular case is that she's trying to figure out how he just keeps going back to jail for everything. And I would start off by saying he doesn't follow rules, bitch. That's number one, okay? Because we're in multiple charges that you've discussed right now, okay? And I'm sorry, but if he was a felon or on probation and he's not supposed to have a gun, I don't give a shit whether he robbed the damn corner store or not, bitch. He shouldn't have a gun. So if they think that he robbed the corner store and they go to search him and they find one, he's going to get charged. And yes, he's going to get thrown in jail because they don't play like that. This case is in Texas, okay? Especially depending on what y'all are in trouble for. Y'all need to pay attention, okay? Now, a lot of the time, you're a drug dealer, you don't have assaultive offenses, you don't put your hands on people, you don't hurt others, you don't rob people, you just sell your dope. If you get caught with a gun, you might get in trouble, but it's going to be a little less on you. Because you're really not doing shit with the gun. A lot of y'all have armed robberies. Okay, aggravated robberies. That's an armed robbery here. Y'all have robbery, bodily injury. Okay. Y'all have assaultive nature crimes, meaning aggravated assault, whatever. But they're assaultive of an individual where you hurt people. Okay. And then you're caught with the gun. Okay, bitch? You're not the one to have the gun because we know what you will do. Bitch, you will use it. Okay? So if you hurt people, you know what they say, hurt people. So if you want to hurt people, we don't want to see you with a gun. You get caught with a gun, your ass is bypassing ISL. Bitch, you on to jail. Okay? Why? Because you didn't use that motherfucker before. Or you didn't use these. They're scared of you. They don't need you with a gun. They don't want you with one. You hurt people. Okay? That's a lot different than somebody who steals all the time, and they're 25 to life for theft. Well, not even 25 to life, though. You can't be, depending on what you steal. Okay? But they're con artists. Somebody like that that's caught with the gun, they don't have assaulted crimes. They don't have crimes where they have been used, where guns have been used, and they get caught with the gun. Really, you just kind of feel like they're carrying it for protection. Right? You're a con artist, bitch. And, people want to kill you. That's why you have the gun, huh? Stop stealing from motherfuckers. That's how we look at it. Like, bitch, I feel sorry for you. Now, you will get in trouble. You will get in trouble. And I'm not going to tell you that you won't. But I'm just telling you, I take all of those factors into consideration when I'm arguing a case. Because those are factors that the judges listen to. What type of offenses you've had? Because I will straight tell a judge, it's like, Your Honor, I apologize, but, I just want to be candid with the court. If you look at the history of my client's cases, my client does not have cases where he's been assaulted in nature. He does not have cases where he's come in contact with the victim, Your Honor. He does not have cases where he's harmed anyone. So I agree with you, Your Honor, and we understand that he stands accused and alleged to have had a gun on this particular day. But I'd ask the bond be lowered to such and such. Or I'd ask that he be given a low bond, or he'd be able to get out on this, or he'd be able to do this, because when we look at his history, the gun clearly had to have been for protection, more than likely, if we want to even concede that he had that gun on that particular day, which we're not conceding. But we're not going to run from these allegations. We're not going to stand before you, Your Honor, as if he's not charged with having a gun. He is charged. So the argument is, we can't get into the case But if he were to have had a gun, Your Honor, the question would be, for what reason and purpose would he be serving? Meaning, what type of danger to the community is he here? And we are able to understand that, sir, by looking at his history. Let's go over it. And I will go over it, okay? And I'm just like, she's making a point. State, what do you have to say, state? Because at that point, they're like, damn, what you got to say? Shit, because you know, the judges, they like a nice argument. You know, to give them something to do. They like to go back and forth. They like to. So give them something, you know, and they'll consider it. Many of the times they will consider it. And so that's how we look at things, okay? So, ma'am, if they thought he robbed a store, I'm going to go back and say that's because he robs, okay? I've never been pulled over and told that I was suspected of robbing a store. I've been pulled over and targeted because me and everybody in the car had on do-rags. They thought we was black males and we were females. And you know what they did? Get your ass back to your side. What the fuck are you doing up here? Bunch of bullshit. Okay, and I was like, fuck you. You violated my constitutional right. And they're like, yeah, get the fuck in the car and get the hell out. The fuck are you doing over here in the fucking hood? I'm like, my dad stays over there. Like, get the fuck to your dad's house. Shit. And slammed my fucking door and told me to go home. And we all, it was like, Abby, what the fuck, bitch? The police, I'm like, bitch, shut up. Because I'm mad at this time. They all from around the corner. They from the hood. They're like, bitch, did we just get pulled over and let go? Bitch, what the fuck is you arguing with the police? Bitch, while we in the backseat, how we trying to get back to Raw Palms, bitch? They like, Andy, shut the fuck up, bitch. But, you know, and because, you know why? Because I never robbed anybody, bitch. They didn't search the car because they didn't give a fuck. They're like, oh, sure, stupid ass. What the fuck are you doing over? You have fucking history, doesn't say. Your goddamn ID. What the fuck are you? People judge you based on your history. And I mean, if you want a good indicator of where someone's going, look at where they've been. Okay, it's just the truth. So now, hey, he's back in jail. And I would argue that he's back in jail for the year because that was what he had left on his probation, I'm sure. He just wasn't making it. So the judge did him a favor and locked his ass up for that year because if they would have extended their probation, he probably would have got some more cases, some more shit. And people don't understand that when you are on probation, you can be adjudicated for that crime. If the crime take 5 to 99, 10 to 20, then you gonna be doing that. I mean, 2 to 20, you gonna be doing 2 to 20. On some old shit from 7 years ago when you've already been on papers for 4 years. Who the fuck want to be adjudicated on some old ass shit? So a lot of the times, if you just a screw up, they'll just put you in jail for the rest of your sentence. They won't add and elongate and do all that crazy shit to you. They won't do that to you, okay? So that's what happened, ma'am. But you need to find somebody else. He's not very stupid. And he's dangerous. Next case, he's dangerous. Next case, because he is dangerous.
Biggest time I made that call, I'm locked up and facing charges. Who gon' fight these cases for me? I called Booker Law Firm, they got the job done. They were right there for me.
For more information, contact the Booker Law Firm at 713-292-2225.